So breakfast this morning, the start of day 3, technically.
Tim Hortons.
Yeah, we decided to try a Canadian staple, Tim Hortons, for breakfast. So here we go. Got breakfast sandwich, hash browns, and an absurd donut. So see ya. So we are on our way. Tim Hortons, well, it looked good. It was kind of overrated though. So Canadians don't know what they're talking about when they freak out about Tim Hortons.
Uh-oh.
I know, I'm starting an international incident right here. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful day. Take a look at all the way around. It is absolutely gorgeous to be driving. Right now it's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit, i.e. -8 Celsius-ish.
See the totem pole?
Yeah, totem poles. So look at these views. Just absolutely gorgeous. We are right now in Teslin, Yukon Territories. This is the Teslin Lake. It's a ridiculously long lake. Like, I don't even know how long it is. I'll have to look it up and then I'll post it right on the bottom of the screen right there. That's the bottom. Anyways, this is amazing. So thus far we're making good time. Got a couple hundred miles, maybe about 300 kilometers to next stop, which will be Watson Lake. And that's going to be interesting because that's where the signpost forest is. So, alright, so after a long day driving, we have made it to the signpost forest. There's some good signs. God, they encourage people to just bring signs here and post them. So this is Watson Lake, Canada. Just checking out some of them. Here's a toilet seat. Somebody turned that into a sign and then nailed it to these posts. This is pretty crazy. I guess this started back in 1942 when they first started working on the Alaska Highway. It was like a 8 to 10 month project. They began in March and ended in October, so I guess it was 8 months. One of the U.S. soldiers who was working on this highway was the one who started this whole signpost forest. There's my dad with my dog. This is pretty cool.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big it was.
Alright, so Watson Lake was fun. Saw some signs. And then ate some food. And now we're back on the road.
It's Kathy's Kitchen.
We got another 5.5 hours to go. So that'll put us getting there. Well, I don't even know what time it is local here. If we're on Pacific time or if we're on Alaska time. I don't know. But that'll put us there at about 7-ish. So we'll it'll a little bit of time to go. Had some interesting discussion though. Talking about the history of the Alcan Highway. And I think I mentioned this when we were in the signpost forest, but they completed, how many miles is it? It's like 1,500 miles in a period of 8 months, which is unbelievably fast, especially for how they did it. I think at one point they had 10,000 U.S. troops working on the road to get it completed. So it was pretty impressive back in 1942. then we had what? We talked about bikes, motorcycles. Motorcycles are good. They are.
All motorcycles.
Yes. We just talked about different ones that we like. We were talking about his experiences with his KTMs. And probably the only guy in the world to ever, well, not the only, but one of the few to ever raise the seat height on a KTM 530. Because
So make life easier on my knees.
yeah,
Make it easier to go from sitting to standing.
yeah,
Was part of it, but the biggest reason I got that taller seat was because I was tired of my butt hurting after an hour of riding.
yeah. So we took essentially a very, very fast motocross bike and made it taller and more comfortable for longer distance ridings. How long? You've ridden it like 7-8 hours a day before? You've been able to maintain
Put
that?
in 7 or 8 hours in a day. I don't, certainly don't do that anymore. But when I first got that bike, I was doing some long rides.
Yeah.
And we take off up into the mountains or out to the desert and just ride all weekend. So long, you go to a lot of trouble to get out there, so you want to make the most of it. Do 4 hours of trail riding in the morning and come back to camp for lunch, and then 3 or 4 hours more in the afternoon.
Nice. Check out this Bison. Cool. He's just meandering along.
Hey, buddy.
Lucy, what is that? Check out these rapids. This is a cool little area.
Yeah, they're about class 4
Right.
out here on the Big Ass River.
My dad was making a comment about how it's fun whenever somebody says something big ass whatever, that's a big ass mountain, that's a big ass river, that's a big ass lake, changing the emphasis to the word ass. So it's big ass river, big ass mountain, big ass lake. So it's good times.
Your Uncle Mark invented that.
Yes.
I can't take credit for it.
Well,
He probably got it from somebody else.
it's fun either way. And we got another one. He's just hanging out. It's a big bull.
Buffalo.
What is that, Lucy? She's like, not interested.
Well, the first time I did that, he looked at it. Climbing.
Coming up on a herd of bison right here.
Like coming right across the road. That's cool.
This is very cool.
There's no four-way flashers in this.
Right here. Oh my goodness. It's huge. That's what she said.
Just like that.
Yeah. My goodness.
Yeah, look at all of this.
Now. Big ones. Whoa. This just seemed a really, really cool area to be driving through. It's
You sound so excited.
it is. And I know I have one of those
With
voices.
such a monotone.
I have one of those voices
Yeah,
that
I'm really excited.
So this is Muncho Lake. Apparently, it means big lake in the Casca language. But it's so big, we think that if they were today, it would be Big Ass Lake. So, there we go.
You're so funny.
I know, it's so hilarious. It's absolutely beautiful. And back to our dirty ass van. And look at that. Oh my goodness.
Probably won't be able to see much in the video.
Yeah. Seems to be getting some of it. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call it a night with the recording. We got about an hour and a half left to go, but it's starting to get dark, so any recording I do, we won't be able to see anyways. So, have a good night. If I see anything else, I'll just add it to tomorrow's video. Okay, bye.